Hi, my beautiful soul family of Mystic Crab. Namaste. This is Sudipta, and I wanted to talk to you about how you can actually get your best money's worth or best energy exchanges worth from a tarot reader. I think there is a lot of confusion going on about what tarot reading is and how is it different from, astrological readings. So let's understand that tarot cards, a tarot reader uses tarot cards as a form of cartomancy, and they read the cards and they will tell you what is the outcome, and it is the probable outcome. It doesn't have to be written in stone. It's never written in stone. Understand that. It's very similar to, when an astrologer comes and tells you that, hey, your Jupiter is in so and so house, this is how it is going to happen. But for something to happen, there has to be a trigger. If there is no trigger, that may or may not happen. Again, it's probability. So similarly, even tarot readings are probability. Also, tarot card readers use a lot of different sets of cards and oracle cards and charms, depending from person to person and their personal choices. So you have to understand that, when a reader is reading, be respectful enough to let them, take the call of what they want to read with. Because some readers, they actually read just what is written on the cards, but a good tarot reader will actually intuitively pick up what is coming through from the cards for you. So a good tarot reader is never going to just remember meanings of cards and tell you what it means, because you can do that yourself. You can buy a deck of cards for yourself, and there's always a booklet with it that you can always utilize, and that okay, so the Queen of Swords card, this is what it represents, this is what it applies to, and then you can kind of try to fit it in your life. You can do that yourself. But a true tarot reader is going to intuitively channel it. There are lots of elements which may not make sense over there or logically, but it is very intuitively that they will read it and they will find different meanings to it. It may seem as something, but there's completely a different meaning to it. So that's what a true reader would do for you, because they are coming from a space where they are into the mystical energies. They feel, sense, they are generally psychic in nature. They are very intuitive. They have their own energy centers, their chakras in balance, so that they can help you recognize what is going on in your life. And if you want to really utilize a good reader's capacity, you need to be open-minded, because it's not just a fortune reading. If you just go for a yes and no answer, at least a reader like me, I would never give you a yes or no answer, because it is a probability. I will let you know what you need to do to get a certain outcome. But if you do not do it, then there is no way that you will have that outcome. So it also is bringing the spiritual as well as the practical aspects together. So explaining you based on your situation where your blockages are is something that a tarot reader can do. A good reader will be able to help you recognize what your energetic blockages are. They are excellent coaches. They actually help you understand life in a way that nobody else would have ever explained to you. You can utilize your tarot reader in that way as well. Asking them questions like, how am I blocking my abundance? How am I blocking my own happiness? Where am I standing? Because it's very important to understand that we are the ones who play the most important role in something coming towards us or going away from us. So it's very important for us to understand, because as human beings, sometimes we just don't know what we are doing, where we are subconsciously pushing something away just because of a pattern or a habit that we have formulated, or we are subconsciously pulling something which is unhealthy towards us, again because of a certain pattern or a habit we have subconsciously developed. It's very important for us to understand that. A good reader will also be able to, kind of give you an insight about why certain things are going on. Because when they are coaching you, when you have that kind of conversation, it is important for you also to understand that, that's also another human being that you are interacting with. They are going to be able to give their insight and share their knowledge about, what you have been going through and where it may have been coming from. They'll be able to help you recognize the generational trauma patterns, what you might have been carrying from your parents, from your grandparents. They'll be able to open you up to a different world of understanding things, why they happen, how they happen, why they start all of a sudden affecting you so deeply, why at a certain age or stage of your life it starts happening. They will be able to help you. But most of the people who go to tarot readers, they either go to readers who are giving them like, yes or no answers, just asking stuff that, my stuff is lost, or my relation is not working out, or is this person good for me or not, those kind of questions, which are okay. But that's not actually giving you, what you are not actually tapping into the vast ocean of knowledge that tarot reader can actually give you. But you are just like, focused on that fortune based outcome. Second, you might have chosen a reader who has learnt up the meaning of the cards, and they are just telling you what the cards mean on the surface. They don't have the insight to dive in, because we have a lot of spams and hoax stuff going on around, right? So there are a lot of people who unfortunately have even come into this field to spam people, or to just, mint money in a way where they are minting money from people's misery. Unfortunately, that does happen. So, you have to kind of use your own intuition to see, how does it feel like, connecting with a particular reader, do you feel comfortable or not? This is something which is very personal. So that is another thing. Also, sometimes what happens is we just don't know what do we want. We don't know what do we want. We don't understand who is a good reader. We don't know what to ask the reader. We're just there. And in that situation, the best thing you can do is just totally surrender. Ask the reader to guide you through. Tell them that I don't know what's going on with my life. I want you to help me. A true reader will be able to help you at least even identify those aspects of your life which you probably have disconnected yourself from, based on whatever past events or whatever you might have gone through. Because hey, we all are human beings. We all go through those kind of experiences. A true reader is always an empath. They will know what is going on with you even before you walk in. They'll understand. They'll not be able to exactly point out what it is, but an empath just knows that there is something going on with you. So, that's how generally a true tarot reader is, and how you can utilize the service completely. Also, please be generous enough to, give them the money, because most of the people, I don't know why, they always say that, can I get a discount? You don't ask for a discount when you go out to buy, a good brand of clothes or makeup or shoes or stuff like that. Then why are you coming to this person who is sharing energy and their life experience and helping you get your life together? Why are you telling them to give you a discount? Are you that cheap? Is your life that cheap? Think about it, because it's an energy exchange. You are asking them questions and they are finding those answers for you, and they're tapping into your spirit through their spiritual powers or their spiritual practices, and they're giving you their time and energy. And you don't want to pay them for helping you get unstuck from your life. So think about these things before you reach out to a tarot reader. This way you will be able to get the maximum out of your money's worth, as well as something which is going to, set the right tone for the rest of your life. I hope this helps you. I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, bye. Namaste.